Yeah. Oh, good morning, options report, people. I'm Adam. That's Will. This is Market Chameleon, and this is the option report. How's it going, man? I'm distracted by my cat.
Should we expand the title to options and stock report?
Should I just have my? I was thinking about having my cat do the option report. It'd probably be more entertaining.
3 to 4 visitors more, probably guaranteed.
Everybody, live television, just like option trading, is risky. Be careful out there. We're just giving you ideas. We're not telling you what to trade.
Definitely not doing that.
Definitely not doing that. And remember, if you're on YouTube, click that subscribe button. Tick that bell. You can catch us live here every morning, Monday through Friday. What's going on today, man? What do you got for us today, brother?
It's Pancake Day.
What does that mean?
It's a big day in America. Big day for Dine restaurants.
What do you mean? Oh, you got some. Oh, so that's Will's lead into he's watching the stock. What do you got? Dine.
IHOP today is giving away free pancakes.
Oh, is it free? Why? What's their special day?
Well, it's like, I guess it's International Pancake Day.
Oh,
today.
Dude,
and so they
man,
give away their.
That's good branding where you make up an entire holiday for your own company. That's wonderful.
And what's better than giving? I mean, people love free. I mean, as we see, I mean, we're throwing. I mean, the amount of people who want the Chameleon Cup, it's off the charts. People love free, and
dude, is there? So I always say, is there anything better than free, man? There is nothing better. I recommend people when people talk to me about moving to Costa Rica and starting a new life here, and how do I start a business? I'm like, dude, just give it away for 3 months. Give it away for free. Free is awesome. It gets you in. It opens doors. Free is great.
What service in Costa Rica would you give away for free?
Oh, marketing, website design, you name it.
Gotcha.
Everything.
Give them a free, get you in the door.
In the door, man.
Particularly
it allows you space to build trust. In this case, with pancakes, that I can trust that these are delicious pancakes.
Yes. Very interesting. Love that.
So today's the day. What do you get? You get a free short stack for
free stack.
What normally costs 99 cents, you get it for free.
It's usually
wow.
It's usually $5.95.
Oh, it's normally $5.95. Nice.
Yes, 7 to 7 tonight. But I just noticed they have a real nice dividend yield and a relatively low PE.
So anybody who can't see that, their PE is 11.9. The dividend yields, what's it, 3.1?
Why can't anyone see that?
Oh, the screen cuts off, man. It's not your entire screen.
Oh, it's not. You did tell me that at one time.
Yeah, we've only been doing these like 9 months.
I did have tape up there at a point in our process. But I thought you were doing it for the podcast, that you wanted people to.
Well, that too. I do like to shout it out. Yes.
Good for you.
So how'd that pop up on your screen? What's going on with them?
Well, I wanted to. Well, because it's International Pancake Day. I went and searched out. I'm like, I wonder. I forget. Is IHOP a publicly traded company? And it's buried in this Dine Brands.
Yep.
Applebee's is also part of their stable of companies.
Eating good in the neighborhood. No, sir.
That's not your top choice for
dude, who goes to this? Only thing worse is Denny's, man. Why are the tables always sticky, dude? Why?
It seems like a simple fix, doesn't it?
Dude, one day I got a Denny's story. You can't even believe it, man.
All right, you tell your Denny's story.
No, go ahead. What do you got, man?
Well, when he wasn't just my father, he was our father, took me to help me move into my first apartment after college.
Yep.
We decided to have a Denny's breakfast.
Nice.
And we're looking at the menu, and they had the big boy special. He didn't say anything to me, but he just looks around the restaurant, and he's like, there are a lot of people who order the big boy special. That was I think my one Denny's experience was going with our father, and he calling out the size, the growing size of America.
I always enjoy a good portion. You know what I mean, Will? You know what I mean, right?
I know what you're saying. So anyways, enough with the chit-chat. I did want to show yesterday we had some commentary about the number of tabs above my options chain.
Yes.
I've changed it today because I set up just an options report. So this is the premium everyone else has.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody just head on a swivel. Will and Dimitri sometimes will be using their back end MarketChameleon, which allows that. I mean, you're just seeing stuff that we're building. We're in the process of building. So that's beta stuff. If anybody had questions on that yesterday.
We're always testing new stuff. But
yeah.
I showed the strategy payout, which is one thing I like up there.
Yep.
It's also available to everyone, just so you know, down on the left-hand side. Can you see that?
Yep.
You hit strategy payout. So with Dine, I was just playing around with it this morning, and I was looking at the risk reversal for this month out, seeing if I got long the stock, so long the call, the 25 delta, short the put, the 25 delta. I wanted to see if I could, how much money I'd get paid to put this on. I reload the diagram.
No pay, dude, but you get 2 free blueberry short stacks.
And you take in $2.
$2 credit.
A $2 credit.
Nice.
So that was the Dine interest. The next thing on the radar this morning, not that we haven't talked about it numerous times, is Boeing. Continue to be aware of Boeing. 2 more countries just put them on their and this is, the interest. We looked, and someone asked a question yesterday, is it oversold? And the question is, who knows? Is it, only days will tell.
Yep.
But as it's going now, companies are actually pulling this 737 MAX A off the runway.
Yeah.
Australia is the most recent. It's interesting because the FAA here said though they must, which is to me very scary.
Yeah.
But they must make sure that they put all the upgrades to the flight technology and the software upgrades they've been planning since the last accident. I mean, supposedly this may be like an AI issue.
Oof.
This is like the most technically advanced plane in the marketplace, or one of them.
Yeah.
And it basically flies itself. And there's something within that process that may be wrong.
Ooh,
so,
man.
And I know you love, people.
Man, sometimes that stuff is hard to work out, man.
You love the computer driving you and flying you.
I do love that, but sometimes stuff breaks, man.
This may be the first issue, which no one's really talking about, that it's the software.
Well, I mean, and the scary thing about that for me is, I mean, obviously this is a U.S. built product. FAA is U.S. I mean, you wonder if that's political influence being wielded right there.
For sure. People are, I mean, you listen to the news, and again, this may be fake news. I have no idea. But people seem pretty upset that they don't know what kind of plane they fly. They're like demanding, there were a couple political figures yesterday, like maybe people should have the right to know what type of plane.
Well, what we need is more regulation. That would protect everyone. Haven't you learned anything, Will? The skies were many times safer back in the 60s. Everything was much safer back then when it was heavily regulated.
Our mom, I don't know if you were maybe too young to remember, but our parents had to save up for like 8 years get one ticket to fly to Europe. It was like probably in $1970, was probably around $1,000 to fly to Europe.
I mean, if you don't think the free market, dude, if you don't think look, airline manufacturing is not a free market, right? It is there's only a couple players. They're government supported. But if you don't think Boeing's doing everything in their power to try and fix this, man.
No, for sure. But it certainly other countries, Australia, the most recent one, Singapore, South Africa.
Yeah.
North Korea has pulled their one DC-10 off just out of anger.
Did you just say North Korea?
Yeah, one of their DC-10s.
I didn't know they had planes, dude. They pulled their Piper Cub off the runway.
That's what I said. They're one DC-10. You didn't get the North Korea joke? By the way, who won yesterday's? Well, actually, we can go back to that.
But free agency period? The New York Jets, man.
I did want to tell everyone that the biggest flyers of the largest grouping of MAX 8s in the U.S. are embedded in Love and American Airlines.
Love and American, okay.
So again, God forbid something else happens.
Yep.
But just keep this on the radar. You know, it can affect American Airlines in love if they pull all these planes off, which may be, like you say, it's a political issue. I don't know how many they have. Again, that's for people. Please do more research.
You got to dive in. Yep. Absolutely,
yes,
man.
Dive in. Let's see what order flow has been signaled. So they've been bullish in American Airlines in the order flow. I did find it interesting. Again, a reasonable dividend yield, and the PE seems pretty reasonable in American
have you looked in it at all? Like, what's the deal with if I'm American and my plane's grounded that I'm getting from you? Is that under insurance, or how does that work? If I got to rent a different plane, or if I have to cancel flights because of that?
I would think, from what I've read recently, these airlines have become so strong in their budgeting and planning.
Yeah,
there's very few free airlines out there, like
right?
Empty planes.
So if you're telling me I can't fly 5% of my fleet, that's just money ghosted.
Yeah, it would be a problem. Yeah. Actually, in the headline there, second one down, I don't know if you see it, 35% of the Boeing 737 MAX fleet is grounded as of yesterday. But
so that's interesting. That's an interesting look, everybody, on if you're talking about love and American. Interesting.
Just head on a swivel.
Yep.
If FAA, that could affect those two stocks. Option block trade screener. By that, I mean if FAA grounds them here,
sure.
It's going to be, how do they juggle it? This block trade screener, we haven't looked at it in a while, so I did a quick screen. Trade quantity over 200. The quantity of the trade greater than the open interest, so it's an additive to the position. And I did a large notional over $1 million put on the table. And two that popped out were QQQ and eBay. I've only, whittled it down from, tens of thousands. I mean, there were a total of 46,000 large trades yesterday, and it whittled it down for me. So I looked at doing a bullish credit spread in both of them, and sure enough, look at that. Quick, concise, chameleon.
Yummy, delicious trades.
Theoretical edge, win rates, downside cushion, percent return if the stock is flat. So all good stuff. eBay. Hopefully I didn't screw it up, but it should be here somewhere. And maybe I did screw it up.
eBay. Have you heard what's going on in the flipping space? Flipping is now
what's
huge,
going
man.
What's going on with the eBay? I mean, what's going on?
It's this idea of like that we've become, thankfully, so wealthy as a nation that the stuff that I just don't even use, right, and that everybody doesn't even use, has tremendous value, and the ability to resell that easily and with very little friction. You can make real businesses out of that. People are making whole side businesses, making extra $20,000, $30,000 a year, working a day a week, garage sailing, basically.
It's funny because I found that hard. Maybe it's my ability to flip.
You found that hard, dude? Really?
Well, I have a washer, a dryer, like a used one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get $25 for it. I put it on. I forget the app.
No, well, see, you're missing so you're having a hard time. You can't even sell it. You can't even get rid of it.
Yeah, it's like I can't even give it away.
Are those the front loaders?
Yeah.
Really? You can't give away a front loader that's actually working?
No, I'm gonna have to put it in the curb, I think.
No, dude, you're on the wrong. Where are you listing it, man? Where are you
listing?
Where?
Let Go. It's called Let Go.
Well, you're on the wrong service, dude. That's the thing. You got to know what you're dealing with, man. If you're on Let Go and nobody's using Let Go in wherever you are in, New Jersey or whichever home you're trying to sell that thing out of, you're on the wrong service, dude.
All right.
You got to figure it out. You got to figure out what, maybe the best way is Craigslist, or maybe the best way is eBay, right? You got to figure out which is the best way.
I didn't even think eBay worked anymore, but I
did. Well, that's the funny thing. You see it as a company, you're like, I thought that was dead. I thought that died 10 years ago. No, man, it's strong, dude. There are a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I follow a lot of people online who are, their whole sales model is built around eBay. This idea of flipping this stuff. So like literally people will go and be like, I'll take that away from you for $0, right? So they'll get it for pennies or nothing. And then they go back and they sell the thing.
It's not $0.
Maybe clean it or whatever, and flip these things on eBay. So eBay's the hub for that whole activity.
Can someone who does that come to my house and pick up this washer and dryer?
Dude, something tells me I could have that gone in an hour.
Let's go. Bets on.
Dude, it's all you gotta think you can do it, and then you gotta do it, man. Envision it, and then
here we
done,
go.
man.
Why not? When's that book coming out? You and Tony Robbins. love hugging on a hammock.
Dude, you remember I used to do this all the time here in Costa Rica, and it's hard to do in Costa Rica. Like people don't have a lot of stuff, but I used to do it with everything for my property back in Manuel Antonio. I used to do that all day long. It's fun.
It was fun.
I found it fun, but some people.
You don't enjoy it anymore?
And I didn't even have the benefit of eBay. I was doing it all on Craigslist. But
very interesting. Very interesting.
Nobody will. It's crazy. How good? Come on, guys. How good is our society? God bless free market capitalism. Where you have what did that thing cost? Like $2,000 brand new, and it's still running, and you literally can't get somebody to just pick it up.
Just please take it. Take it.
We are. Awesome.
No, it's funny. Well, we've the other was QQQ that popped up. So with a lot of opportunities, if you're looking to jump on that piggyback, that bullish trade yesterday, there's a bunch of spreads with the downside cushion, percent return. If the stock stays where it is, theoretical edge and win rates. Actually, a ton. If you're bullish on QQQ, there's some opportunities to get in. There you go.
So what do you think about the Jets free agency period, my friend?
I haven't followed anything.
Dude, season ticket holder his entire life and doesn't know anything about the New York football teams.
I am knee deep in chameleon work, still recovering from vacation, email overload, 2 cases of the flu with half my children are down with the flu, and it's the start of girls lacrosse season, and I have
Dude, do you see this? Do you see this?
And I'm still
That's
trying to
one solitary tear going down my cheek, brother.
You want a tear? I wasn't going to show this because I didn't know if it was appropriate.
What's this? Oh. The pancake.
This poor college student at Sacred Heart died in a pancake eating contest.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to end the show with that bummer, dude? You're killing
that
me,
was
man.
Well, I was looking for something interesting with pancakes to actually spicing up the show.
Oh, he choked on it. I thought he had like too much sugar. I don't know. Some crazy sugar disease or something.
It was a for charity pancake eating contest. Geez. I mean, how is that even possible?
Well, dude, I mean, those pancakes are sticky, man.
Too much syrup on the pancakes?
Well, you can imagine. Not enough syrup, man. Not enough. And get lodged, and you can imagine. Pancakes. It's different like a piece of candy or something that's hard. A pancake, man, that stick right. Yeah, I can imagine that. And you can't do the Heimlich on that. Oh, it's terrible, man.
Another, not to bring it always back to the stocks.
Thanks for bumming out, everybody. Appreciate
it. Be careful with the DIN. God forbid you had a few of those incidents at the IHOPs. Yep. It would be not a good story. It would not flow well.
Are we
giving away free pancakes and kids choking to death? I mean, what's going on?
Oh,
it could be really bad.
Dude, you got to come positive at the end of the show. You can't kill.
Well, all right, we'll leave it with this. What about the winner of the Chameleon Cup yesterday with that great?
I can't see your cup, man. You're holding it off the screen. Hold it right in front of your face. There you go.
Oh, I have to put it right here again. Should I get a tattoo?
This is the screen. Yeah, dude. Yes. You should get it live on the show. How about that?
When we get our 100,000th premium member,
whoa.
I will get a tattoo on my head. The chameleon.
Whoa, dude, careful. That all of a sudden we have 100,000 people tomorrow, dude.
I didn't say I'd get it right here.
Wait, are you talking like Mike Tyson? Like its tail wraps around your eye?
The eye, or up on the ear, or maybe behind the ear. Maybe a little chameleon.
Dude, everybody. Dude, that's it, man. You got to subscribe down there. Click the bell. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on MarketChameleon.com, remember, just click that register button up in the left-hand corner. Register, get the premium, free for 7 days. Try it out. See how awesome it is. And everybody have a great trading, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Later.